This video is about the one thing that all of us who are natural, curly, kinky, wavy need to do, and that's to go and see a curly haired specialist. The first time I went curly or decided to stop straightening my hair and just go all natural was May 2016. My hair was really wavy at first. I had some color at the bottom that needed to grow out. And I was watching all of these videos on YouTube. I think the page is called Curly Beauty. Shout out to you. I was just in awe, and I wanted my hair so badly to be like a lot of their hair. It was big, and I realized my hair was really flat. So I tried cutting it myself, because when I wore my hair straight, I always cut my hair. I was the master. I didn't feel like I ever needed to go to any one professional, because I was like, I can cut the out of my hair. I thought that it'd be the same when it was curly, so I went on just trying to cut by myself, and I got myself into that triangle look. I really wasn't happy, and I knew I needed professional help. I was living over in Liverpool at the time, and I was searching for a curly hair specialist, someone who dry cut, because I was learning from Lorraine Massey, who wrote Curly Girl the Handbook, that for curls we need to dry cut. She detailed the reason why we need to dry cut, and I was looking, but in Liverpool at the time, there was no one who was a curly hair specialist. There was no one who was willing to dry cut. I went to a salon. I don't remember what it was called. I had read reviews that she had curly hair herself, and so I went to her. I asked her if she'd dry cut my hair, and she straight up gave me this look and was like, no. I was like, okay, you know, just help me because I messed up my hair. She washed my hair with Bouclem and styled it with Bouclem, and she cut it after she had wet it. I wasn't 100% happy that she had done it that way, but overall she did do a good job. I didn't have a kind of session with her where she sat with me and she talked to me about my curls, or she saw how my curls looked and gave me any kind of curl care, but she gave me a cut, and that was that. That was probably in January 2017, and I went off to my travels in Asia with Mick, and while we were over there, my hair was going through ups and downs. I wanted my hair to grow long. I also wanted a fab cut. I had seen so many videos where the girls talk about if you don't like your curls, it's because you don't have the right cut. So I was really hoping to get a better cut from a specialist or do it myself again. I watched a video. There's not many videos that I found to be helpful for cutting hair yourself when it's curly, but there was one. She has long hair. I think she's Brazilian. She had highlights. There was really beautiful hair, and she was like, you don't need no money, I'll teach you how to do a cut. And she did it, and her hair, it came out beautiful. I tried it myself, and it didn't come out beautiful. There's another curly beauty. I really liked the style of her hair. It was big on top, big everywhere, so I tried doing that, and it really didn't work. Then I moved over to Dublin, and there is a curly hair specialist here, and I really was like, I'm the kind of person that if my hair isn't right, I feel really upset and just like, no, everything, the world has just gone wrong. And I was in that kind of funk when I came to Dublin in September 2017. I went and I booked in with this curly hair specialist, and he told me that he had no appointments for 3 months. And to me, that was just like, there's no way I can wait 3 months. So I booked in somewhere else where they're not specifically curly hair specialists, but I read that they do dry cut, and I was like, okay, let me go for it. I brought in a few pictures for reference, and I showed it to the stylist. She was really sweet. I told her that I had it cut beforehand, and the person that cut it didn't really know what they were doing. That person was totally me, but she was like, I don't really see anything wrong with how they cut your hair, but I'll work it out for you. So she gave me a cut when my hair was dry. I hated it. I really hated it. I sat in the chair and I wanted to cry. And then after that, she rinsed my hair. While she was cutting, she was spraying it with a water bottle and cut. She tried to give me exactly what she saw in the picture, which, bless her, you know, she was doing the best that she could. What I was looking for was someone who would sit with me and try and, you know, say, okay, with your face and what are you looking for, and let me help you. Okay, you like that picture, but I don't think that might work, this and that. I wanted a full consultation, and really, again, she did the best that she could. She rinsed my hair after, and then she put some Diva Curl light defining gel in it, and I left and I felt like Pinky from, what is it, Next Friday. I wanted to cry. I was very unhappy for the rest of the day. And the hair, even after, you know, sometimes after you go to the salon, you need a little bit of time for adjusting, and maybe you're like, oh, okay, let me put my touches on it and it looks better. It didn't, and I didn't like it for the whole time between when she cut it to when it kind of grew out. Fast forward to December 2018, I finally went to that curly hair specialist. He is very busy. He's the only one here in Dublin. So I had to book in, I believe, in July or August of 2018. And I got my appointment December 2018. And he has curly hair himself. The first thing that I noticed when I walked into his salon was his beautiful curly hair. That made me excited. It made me feel like, okay, he's really going to help me out. He has a process, and before you come in to see him, you have to come with nothing in your hair, just conditioner. I was using Maui at the time, and I came in and he saw my hair. He spoke with me, touching my hair. Before he even asked what products I used, he let me know a few products that were quite naughty. He could tell I was combing my hair with a white tooth comb and that I was using certain products, and even the conditioner that I was using was weighing down my hair and was no different from wearing a product that was heavy with silicones. He said he was going to spend a lot of time with me, and he did. I don't know how many hours I was in that shop. I believe the appointment started at something like 4 p.m. and I'm sure I left at about 9. He had to give my hair a complete detox, and it just took ages. But what I learned from him was invaluable, and it made me understand that all of us curlies need to go and see a specialist. It's so important because they talk to curls. What I appreciate most about my curly hair specialist visit was that he took the time, that he didn't leave any curl behind. He actually has a copy of Curly Girl the Handbook. I knew so much already because I had read the book. I wasn't a novice, but there was so much that I didn't know, and this was even after 2 years of being on my curly journey. I like that he dry cut my hair first, and he took off what needed to be taken off, and he took me into consideration. I told him that I was after length, but I wanted some kind of shape. It's been 2 months since my first proper curly haircut, and I'm still very happy. It's never been like this from the first 2 that I had before, and I just feel very me. And my whole thing that I was hoping, I actually went the day before my birthday, and I was like, oh, if I leave and I'm upset, I'm just going to be a nightmare on my birthday. But the one thing that I was hoping was that I left the salon feeling like me, and I did. Aside from that curly cut, I also learned so much about caring for my curls, and they've really honestly never looked better. So if you wear your natural hair, or you're deciding to wear your natural hair and you want to embrace your curls, I highly urge you to get out there and find a curly hair specialist. Think of it like the curl doctor. So go and get your curly cuts, okay? Go get them. Love you. Bye.